Last thing you need to know for homework 3 is about maps. So in programming languages, there's this notion of a map. It's a collection of key value pairs. So like Josh teaches 61B and 70. Peyron teaches 61B and 188. Yeah. You are taking these 5 classes, whatever it may be. Your list, the key is you, and the value is your classes. Each key is guaranteed to be unique. There's just one Peyron, except on iSlack. There's two Peyrons on the 61B Slack. But in general, there's only one of us each, and they're guaranteed to be unique. These ideas, maps, are also called dictionaries in Python. You've seen them before. Associative arrays, if you're looking at a more theoretical context, or a symbol table. Now, I've only ever seen that when I taught this class equivalent at Princeton, but I'm going to give it a heads up. It's also in the Wikipedia entry, but I bet it was Bob Sedgwick at Princeton who put it in there. And so an example is alpha is maps to the first letter of the Greek alphabet, potato is a starchy edible plant, etc. So those are maps. So briefly, let's see here. Do I want to do this? I'm not going to do the live demo. I want to make sure we get out fully on time. Let's say we want to create a map in Python. It's very easy. I use curly braces. That's the special magic symbol to create a dictionary. And then I can associate males with cats, wolves with dogs, and then get back the cat sound. In Java, what does this even mean? Hold on, I'm going to fix the slide. You'll get practice. List sets of maps and arrays. These were on homework. So this right here is the example of how we do this in Java. So as before, we say there's a map, and what do we notice here? Why are there 2 of these things? What do you think? If you had to guess. What's this? Type of the key, type of the value, right? So this is a map from strings to strings. Dogs have a woof sound, cats have a meow sound. I can get back cat. Okay. Notice here I use the abstract data type is called map, and here I used a specific type of map called a tree map, okay, which is an analogous object to a linked list. Okay. And there are other choices, as we'll see a little later. In fact, there's 2 really big ones. There's the tree map and the hash map, and those will come sometime later. All right, any questions about this? Yeah. This is post-2005 style, yeah, because it has the braces. All right. So I'll say one more thing before we get to homework 3. The most common map implementations are tree map and hash map. So whereas Python uses an array list, and it doesn't tell you, like when you get a list in Python, it's an array list. Python uses a hash map, and again, it doesn't tell you. That's just the default choice. So starting next week, we're going to be digging into the distinction between linked lists and array lists, which are 2 different types of lists. And that'll take about 3-ish lectures to fully understand, though we're not going to do it all in one go. And then we'll later talk about tree maps and hash maps in about week 7 of the class. Now, I should say, I think the class gets a lot more fun a little later. Like, this is just the warm-up. Like, I actually think that the finer points of these details, they're really fun, especially on the map side. So if you were in this class thinking like, ugh, this is too much programming language stuff, don't worry. And if you're loving it so far, you'll still love it. So now it's time to get started on homework 3. You got some time to do it. And good news, it's short, like the first couple. And that's all. See ya. I'll be up here for like a minute, then I got to go rescue my children.